Welcome to Aguilar Amplification in New York City. One of the things we're showing Bass Musician magazine today is how we build the product in New York City. We use Aguilar manufacturing process, which employs strict quality control and a process of each individual worker building the product that he's working on start to finish. This is Peter. Peter is one of our best assemblers. He's still going to school, but he's here for the summer. And he's working on a filter twin. He's also my nephew, so we have to work him twice as hard. Peter's assembling the, why don't you turn it over and let him see the circuit board, or is the circuit board in it yet? There it is. So he's basically hand assembling the unit. When Peter is done with this, if you want to follow me over this way, when he's done with the filter twin, it's going to come over here to a testing station where it's going to be plugged into the computer and all the functions will be analyzed. So at this point, we know for certain that the unit is within spec. This is a lot of testing for an effects pedal that sells at a reasonable price. And again, as you can see from what Peter's doing, he's hand assembling the product. What further sets Aguilar effects pedals apart from other companies is this is actually a burn-in shelf for the effects pedals. So the pedals are up here for several hours. Actually, we're looking for infant mortality of the parts, anything that's out of spec. You know, a lot of people may say this is bordering on unnecessary, but it means that we can consistently know how your pedal is going to perform. It's going to be right within the tolerances of the parts that we've specified. We know what it's going to sound like. After it's done burning in, after all the hand assembling and burning in and electronic testing, it actually gets plugged into this mixer here. And Marco Passarelli, who many of you know is our customer service representative and the author of the soon-to-be-released Ask Marco or Yo Marco series, plugs in each pedal. He just jams it in like this. It takes about 2 minutes, but he goes through the functions on the pedal. So he's turning every knob, listening to what it does, making sure that it actually sounds the way it's supposed to sound. If it's supposed to quack at a certain point, it's going to quack at a certain point. If there's supposed to be a certain amount of distortion and gain at a certain travel in the volume pot, you're going to hear it. He's going to hear it. And you know, sometimes we have to replace a component to make sure that everything is working specifically how the musician should hear it. From there, the pedals are finished and they head again to the shipping department and off to you in your favorite music store.